Welcome back to the Ty Kix vlog, and today we're going to be talking something of a game changer. Today is massive. What happened this week to me goes way beyond shoes of any kind. Nothing will ever beat this, ever. Something amazing has taken place. So I'm at the hospital. Yeah, this is something that I didn't expect. My other half was going to go and be induced on Wednesday. So we're at the hospital. It's Wednesday today. A little bit of a flashback, I suppose, from my Monday videos, but it's all good. I'm only breaking it a little bit. It's still a bit of a life vlog. As much as I like sneakers, this is something a bit bigger than that. So I'm just going to help where I can on this day. It's going to be an interesting day. However we can, I'll keep her spirits up. Now, it's been quite a few hours now, nothing's really happened, so I need to go and get something to eat. It's about 5:45 actually in the evening, so just going to pop back, probably only for about an hour. Nothing's really going on. She's alright, I hope. She feels okay anyway, and I'll be back. So it's just gone after 10 in the morning, been there overnight. Bless her, she's been going through long-winded, slow contractions, and in all honesty I think she's done incredibly well. So we're on the 6th now, came in early on the 5th, and it's a nice sunny day again today. Just going to quickly pop back home, feed my 2 cats, and then come straight back. Oh, the adventure continues. So I got sent home last night. Hasn't really all worked. So yeah, I went home about 9:30, and it's about 8:30 in the morning on Friday. And hopefully we'll have a baby today. Hopefully we'll see this little person's face for the first time. Fingers crossed. Oh, we're halfway through the 3rd day. Nothing's really going on whatsoever. You know, they've tried again with the induction process, and we've just got to wait. You know, she's in a bit of discomfort. She's really tired. Struggling to keep her eyes open, and her blood pressure is pretty low, weirdly enough, considering that she was at high risk of high blood pressure. So we just want to see this little one arrive. So after 3 days, my little boy arrived. Crazy, absolutely crazy.
Everyone can come home. Look at his little eyes wide open.
scheduled programming. So it was Sneaks and Peaks on Saturday in Digbeth in Birmingham. I was supposed to go, but unfortunately a certain chain of events took place which stopped me going. I'm a bit gutted I've got no footage from Sneaks and Peaks, but I'd be really interested to know if any of you guys went this weekend, whether you copped any trainers that you were after, any shoes that you'd been dying for, just how it was all received. Because I went to the last one, I was a little bit late for the last one. The last one did have a really cool vibe about it. It was only small compared to kind of probably the US type things or Crep City, but I really kind of rate it as a kind of up and coming kind of event, and it's going to get only better with time. So right, let's get talking a little bit more about shoes today. So I was saying earlier on in the video that there's a huge hype about UltraBoost at the moment. UltraBoost has been around for quite some time, and Adidas have come out with UltraBoost in so many different colorways, and they have their version 2, 2.0 version and the 1.0 version. Now, for me personally, I picked up my first ever pair of UltraBoosts by absolute luck, and I've never looked back. And so I've collected a few different colorways. I have 3 different pairs of the 1.0 version, and I'll be totally truthful, I kind of prefer them. The only thing that I wished that the majority of them had was the Continental sole. And I'll get back to you about this. So I just want to kind of hear a little bit more about the hype around UltraBoost. You know, is it Kanye that started the hype? Is it just that it's such a great shoe? I personally think it is a fantastic shoe. So these are my beaten up, seriously beaten up, grey wool Ultras, and I have worn these to death. These have been like my saviour. My career cutting hair has been saved by these shoes. I genuinely kind of wish that I could keep these going as long as possible. They are starting to get a bit dirty. The boost's starting to look a bit dirty. I have washed them. One warning: be careful what you protect the grey walls with. I personally prefer liquid proof. I think liquid proof is probably one of the best products on the market. There are other brands, and I would like to see them prove to me that they can do a better job than liquid proof can. I used a certain brand, I will not mention the name, and I feel like it has sort of almost sun faded my grey walls. So I'm really upset about that, but I still wear them. I don't care. They are a pretty cool sneaker. So let's get rid of those. Then the second pair of Ultras that I ever bought, I was on a trip to Stockholm, and I was over there with my girlfriend, and we were just walking in a shopping mall, and all of a sudden I just saw at the corner of my eye these bad boys. The 1.0 triple white UltraBoost. Now, no, these are not the J&D. The J&D were the all sort of 1.0 design upper prime knit with a white sole and sort of leather reflective cage. I haven't got those. I wish I had, and if you've got a spare pair you can send them out to me, but unfortunately I don't. And the only downside, and I think this is my favourite pair of UltraBoosts, if I'm honest, is that it doesn't have the Continental sole on it. So they are prone to wear. I haven't worn these a lot, but you will see an on foot of these in the vlog. So yeah, check those out. You know, they're really hard to come by, but you can still find them resale, so great. next pair of Ultras that I bought were these. Now, I bought these resale for £50. The guy who I bought them from, the guy I got them from, he had got them to wear at his at the gym where he works, and he felt they were a little bit too loud. I think they're dope as hell. I think they're really, really class. You know, I love the vibrant upper on it. I think that the prime knit is super cool. And I think that, you know, you can get away with those types of colours down at a gym. So I don't think that that's a problem. And to be totally honest, I've used it to run. I've played tennis in them. I've done pretty much everything you can other than run a mud run in these. So, you know, I really, really sort of rate these as a colourway. And the fact that I got them for a steal makes it even better. Again, these don't have the Continental bottoms on them, so these are seriously cool. And last on the list, and I really like these. You know, I at one point sort of felt like I really liked these more than the 1.0s when they arrived. I've kind of changed my mind. When they first arrived, you know, they were all white upper, a slightly different white to the 1.0. And you've got a slightly different, you know, gradient sort of design on the top. And you've got, and I think this is seriously cool, you've got the UltraBoost sort of around there in silver and gold, which is pretty cool, really, really cool. And you had a white Continental sole. Well, it's not very white. I love the white idea, and it's great, and it's seriously really, really, really cool. It's expected. You expect that if you're going to wear a sole that's white, it's going to get dirty, and that is the only downside, is that it looks dope as hell when it's on your collection shelf or in your drawers. You know, I've got a pair of the Pure Boosts. I haven't worn them yet. I picked them up thinking they're a pretty cool shoe. You know, it's a pretty cool silhouette, and I really like this. This is like the limited sort of black and white edition with your boost and the slightly sort of thicker sort of tread on the bottom of them. And these are really, really awesome. And cool white sole. Won't last 5 minutes when it's out in the open. So you can see why I'm a bit apprehensive about these. But yeah. You know, going back to the grades, you know, I really, really think these are super, super cool, and you can still get hold of these. Some people are still selling these at retail, if you're lucky. Some people tried to make a bit of a killing on them, and there's been a few restocks, so keep your eyes out. I would like to get some of the black ones of these as well, but haven't quite got there yet. This is something that arrived in the post from a company called ASOS, and they have got some really, really cool clothing for me. I ordered a few oversized tees from them, which are pretty cool. I've got sort of like a sand dune kind of colour. You're looking kind of Yeezy season kind of oversized tee. Another one in blue. It's like a mild blue kind of colour, and that's pretty awesome. This ASOS' own branding. You know, I went for more of a black. Got another black oversized tee. So I've got quite a few of these oversized tees. And then last but not least is grey, Bees Grey. So Bees Grey. Don't know why that one's in a roll over the other three, but they're pretty sick as well. Check out ASOS. They're pretty cool. That's the end of the vlog. I'm really excited to have my little boy Louis come home and my fiance come back. She is the most amazing person ever, and I am so blessed to have been able to have a beautiful baby boy thanks to her. So This video is kind of dedicated to her today. As much as I had to get a little bit in there about shoes, it was really, really important that obviously, you know, I keep this blog going. I want everyone to like the video, subscribe to Ty Kix, tell your friends, tell everyone. The content will go back to its usual as of next week, and maybe not so long-winded as well. And I really, really sort of hope that you enjoyed what took place over this last week, which is just incredible. Right, peace. Back to the original. They have now had their cat came in.